Good afternoon from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Kirby, and this is Randy's Rant for the 28th of January 2020. I hope my mic is working well. What I've done differently is to turn off the internal mic. Hopefully, this will solve some of the problems that I've been having. Uh, let's bang this into session. Uh, First off, I want to speak on something that concerns me as well as a lot of other voices out here. Is the questioning of different ranters. I'm like Joe Sherwood on this. I will not say anything about any ranter, particularly those voices that we have out here are very needed. And I am not going to comment on other people because we all are trying to be on the same page in what we do in our delivery. We all have a different style. Um, Another thing that bothers me, I am not going to put up with people telling me I have too many cranks. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Uh, and you folks that are out there, come on in. I want some comments on this. Um, what I thought I would start out with today we had another earthquake. 7.7 earthquake off the coast of Jamaica in the Caribbean Sea. It goes on and on. And yet, there's no climate change. It has nothing to do. It's a big hoax. Hello, DL. Glad to see you. Thank you for coming. Uh, I figured since this is a different time of day, I may not get a lot of live audience right now, but I wanted to start off with the most ridiculous thing I was hearing from Seculo today was danger, danger, danger. I expected him to say, danger, Will Robinson. They're actually that desperate that they're now calling on a 60s TV show for a part of their narrative. Give me a damn break. Damn. And he actually said that the Democrat candidates would rather be on campaign trail than be there. That's not what any of them has said. They know what their duty is in the Senate. They're running for president, yes, but they're wholly in on their duties to our Constitution and their oath of office. I wanted to get that out of the way. The whole thing is based on his reelection. All his lies. We know he lies, and so do the Republicans. They want to hold on to office and power. Those that will vote for acquittal, that's exactly what they're doing. They know as well as we do this man in the Oval Office is a damn liar. And they all know it. 16,000 lies and counting. They all know it. Hello, Bella. Glad to see you. Yeah, they are true lawmakers because that's why they were put in office. And until this is over with, they will stay there. They're not sitting there wanting it to be over. How stupid do they think? And just like Leo was saying yesterday, we know in our guts, and I know they know in their guts too, that he's a liar. And if he's innocent, prove it. You don't want to prove it because it's not true. I get that page off there. I'm going backwards through this. Yesterday, the defense was actually telling us that Giuliani is a bright and shiny object, a minor player. He's the one that got all this shit started, for Pete's sake. And he's a minor player. And let's not forget, after the impeachment, he went back over looking for dirt. He tried to bring in the crooked prosecutor, Shokin, but our government turned him down on coming over here because he was crooked. Defense Democrats, the FBI, will bring up that investigation about the dossier, fraudulent presentation, blaming Comey to justify the firing of him. The FISA warrants, court warrants, one warrant by a lawyer that shouldn't have done what he did. But that doesn't cancel out the others. And they're saying that you can go to the FISA court with no proof, mind you, and get a FISA warrant on anybody. Oh, tell that fairy tale somewhere else because we, the people, do not believe that. Referring to the Mueller report, keep in mind, AG Barr came out about a month before and cleared their president before releasing the report. And the second time he came out was what, an hour before it was released to Congress and to the American people. If he was so innocent, why were they doing that? Why were they setting up the narrative that he was exonerated? That's not what the report said. And Dan Barr knew it. And Dan Barr has been implicated by John Bolton in discussions about favoritism toward countries like Turkey and China. Personal favors. Yeah, they showed Ivanka personal favors, but see, that doesn't count because Ivanka's a part of the government. Give me a damn break. Shit. And yesterday also, the impeachment of Obama should be going on instead of Donnie yesterday. What? You people are that warped that you don't understand that this is not about Obama, but yet they've got to bring him in every chance they can because they know the base and Fox News, Fox Spews will eat up the bullshit. And last night we went to Burger King and got that 4 for $5. No, wait a minute. It's 5 for $4, whatever. In any case, they play Fox exclusively. During Alan Dershowitz out there making his plea toward the whole damn thing and how it's wrong. It wasn't wrong in 99, but in this year, it is wrong. I'm sitting there watching Fox while I'm eating my food, and lo and behold, Dogface Carlson is on. Dershowitz is in a little box over here in the side of the screen. They're not letting their people hear anything that he's saying because they're busy putting down the Bidens. They can't even trust their own people to think for themselves. is what it showed me. And they were also, have you seen this on CNN or particularly CNN? Because I've done a lot of my watching daytime on CNN. CNN doesn't even break for a commercial. Fox did. Fox was showing commercials in a little box and you couldn't hear what the hell was going on while the ads ran. But that goes to prove if you watch Fox spews Bullshit Mountain, you're not going to get what's actually going on because they don't trust people to think for themselves. Hannity, Dogface Carlson have to tell you how to think. And I'm damn tired of it. And let's look at the way. And yesterday, what they were doing was throwing shit across, into the wall and see if it'll stick. Basic experiment. In the meantime, Don McGahn has been in court since April of 2019. That's still not resolved. But everything should go to the court. No damn wonder. It'd be after the election before anything would be done, and they'd figure out some way to get out of that too. Shit. And Vice President Pence's office, Chief of Staff, stated he didn't have knowledge that aid was being held up. And in a way, I was looking at this too. In a way, this is Pence distancing himself from Trump in case things don't go the way Donnie thinks they're going to go. If they don't, you can count on there will be more and more distance between Donnie and Pence because Pence is thinking about he'd be president and get Donnie out of there. And if he ever gets thrown out of office, see, Pence is there, so he's got to be ready. And of course, I've already mentioned this, but John Bolton had discussions with Bill Barr about granting personal favors for autocratic leaders like Turkey and China. And that manuscript that Donnie says he's never seen went to the White House on December 30th, 2019. How did he not see it? Now Bolton's saying they probably copied it. And they probably did. Is there enough pressure to change 4 Republicans to vote for witnesses? The way this is going, with the daily trickle of news about this, I think so. I think that Angus King, independent from Maine, is probably right. It probably could end up being 5 to 10 senators decide to get off the ship before it sinks. Okay. I just wanted to do a quick one. I've got another telephone number that I will attach to the end of this. And Derkowitz, according to Cuomo last night, undermined their case with Biden. And this is where I found out last night. NBC, Bolton believes that the White House copied his manuscript because of the Twitter tweeted about Bolton not having knowledge about Ukraine on withholding aid. And does that counsel executive privilege? See, that's what they're going to do. They're going to send it to court over that question, which my ex-senator here in Missouri, Claire McCaskill, was thinking if it goes to court, it's going to go quickly, or as another constitutional expert was talking about, they could turn around and ask Roberts to make a decision on it and avoid all the courts. But you watch, they won't go that way because that wouldn't consume time. What they want to do is get this whole shit over with by February 4th, where the dictator can come out and say how he whipped the Democrats in this. Like I said, it didn't have a whole lot. We're all watching this with bated breath. I still think that they will attempt to bring in witnesses and from the gut. If the man is innocent, prove he's innocent. Don't diss all this about they don't have the information. The House managers don't know what they're talking about. If they want to prove their case, bring in John Bolton. Let Mick Mulvaney testify. I don't really believe that they want Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. They don't have any knowledge of what he was doing with Ukraine and holding up aid. So how is that even relevant to the damn case? Shit. In any case, let's keep bugging them and keep telling them we are not going to settle for this. If they want to lose their office in 2020, it's a damn good possibility that's what will happen. That's right, Belden. They swept it under the carpet. And they are assholes, that's for damn sure. Shit. Also, I've got a meme out there. At the top of it, you'll see my P.O. box number. Therefore, I won't hold up the card today. I've got the meme out there, has an American flag under it, #, we are the Patriots, because that's exactly what we are. And we will be on the right side of history in this. And we are the guardians of liberty. And also with that P.O. box, if you can help me, it is not a requirement. I'm going to be out here regardless, doing what I do, being a voice for the Blue Dot family. That's what it's all about. That's what it's been about since I started doing this. After all, John Brivido is my mentor. He got me to open my mouth. Now even my wife can't get me to shut up. And with that, I will remind you, I can be found on Twitter, Liker, and MeWe. Still learning, but I am out there, particularly on Twitter. I send this broadcast up to my Twitter page. I think it's Randy Curvin 2. And that way you can find it out there also, whether it's live or recorded. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot the gavel out meeting. And if I keep you informed, I keep you entertained. I love getting your cards and letters. If you can see your way clear to help me in our fight against the orange stain in the White House that must be out of there, or we lose our democracy. I will let you go with that. I'm feeling like it's a little more positive now that at least something is going to come up tomorrow when they have their arguments, both the managers and Trump's team. When they debate that, I think we are going to get the vote for witnesses, and then Donnie will shut it all down, saying that he can't He has executive privilege, which he's already violated because he's been out there tweeting his ass off again. And I knew he would do this. Like Nancy said a long time ago, let him hang himself. And he's doing it in real time. All right. I will let you go. I will see you on Facebook tomorrow. Usually I do those around 6 p.m. I did this early because I'm working on my music project. What I've done differently today, I muted the internal mic on here. I'm going completely on this mic for a better, clean sound. And hopefully that will work out in my music project that I'm doing later on. If I don't release it, uh, probably after the family meeting tonight, then I will release it in the morning. I just want to get a good presentation out there for my friend Buddy Davis, and we'll see how that goes. And it should be uh, by 6 p.m. tomorrow. I'm hoping that we have that vote for witnesses and documents. They're not going to be able to, they can try to limit it to Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, but I don't think that's going to fly. There's too many already saying that they want to hear more. They want to hear from witnesses. So we'll see how that goes. Looks like in my graph down here, the mic has been working well. I thank each and every one of you for coming, for liking and sharing, and get this shit out here. Uh, we're fighting as hard as we can, and we will keep our democratic republic. Excuse me. If we fight hard, and that's what we're doing. I'm not about to give up. There's no way I will give up, and I'll have to be around after we get that asshole out of office. There's going to be a whole lot to clean up, and it won't be probably over with in my lifetime. But uh, if we can get him out of there, then we can get started back having a true government of the people, for the people, and by the people. So I'll let you go. Have a good one. And all right, Velda. In fact, I'll deliver a hug. Uh, she'll deliver one for you to me. So uh, y'all have a nice day. We'll see you in and out. I'll be in and out at the meeting later on. Have a good afternoon. Uh, get ready for tomorrow. All right. See you later. Bye bye. Share this shit. Almost forgot.